I'm gonna zoom you in just a tiny bit. I'm just getting my stuff ready here while I'm waiting for my client. She should be here any second. Yeah, we'll use this bit. Okay. So today's gonna be a really fun live because I've got a live client appointment, and then we're gonna do, she doesn't actually know what she's getting. I picked out 8 different looks, and some of them are similar, some of them are not so similar. And she's gonna draw a number, and that will be the set we do. I'll kind of give you guys a sneak peek since she's not here. Let me get this pulled up here. All right, so these are our inspo picks. So this is number 1. Number 1 will be foils. I love the colors. I know that she's really hoping for Halloween nails. So she'll be happy if she chooses that one too. Then this is number 2. Number 3. Look 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we'll get her to choose after we take her current nail situation off. And we'll go ahead and I'm gonna jump back because she should be coming any second. I see her. All right, let me get my bits ready. We're gonna remove her current situation. We're gonna leave on a little bit of the gel because I don't need to take it all off. And then depending on how much gel we have on the nail, and we may either do just an infill or we may do a rebalance. We'll have to kind of look and see what the situation is. You getting you a drink? Okay. So I know that you're hoping for Halloween nails. I picked out 8 different designs, and after we remove your current nails, then I'm gonna let you draw, and we'll see which set you get. Okay? Does it sound good? Yeah. I'm glad she's a go for it. Not everybody would be. So I appreciate you. Okay, she's coming. She's cleaning up and getting her final drink here. Okay, let's take a look at your nails, see what you got going on. People are just starting to come in, so I'll let you kind of be the moderator today, too. Let's take a look. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Let's see, so she's got some good growth on there, so we may actually need to do a rebalance. We'll kind of see. This is my favorite nail. Okay, let's get the current nail art off, and then we'll take a better look and see if we need to. Yeah. See if we need to do a rebalance or a fill in here. She's getting all set up still. If you need to move anything, Jandy, you can. And you don't have to have those. I've got lamps stacked while they're charging, but you can take one down if you want, or if you want to put them on each side of you, however you want to do it. I guess you really don't need to, though, since we're just doing the one. This will be fun. Are you kind of excited that you don't know what you're getting? You may have to talk up a little bit, because be a little quiet. You having a quiet day today? Here's your little party dog. He's going away. I forgot he's got a bubble. He's got a bubble on his head.
Are the designs I'd already seen or no?
I would say for the most part, no. A couple of them you may have seen around on, yeah, probably TikTok or Pinterest or something. Not TikTok, Instagram or TikTok or something. Possibly. But for the majority of the designs, no. I just kind of found the inspo on Pinterest, and I thought it'd be kind of fun if we...
I haven't seen very many Halloween yet.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. So she's got Halloween nails on her other hand.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. She's got, it's kind of Halloween, kind of minion. If you saw us doing the minions the other day. We're finally getting around to the other hand, so. Okay, let's get your boot. Gosh, her nails grow so fast. Just kind of ride along here and get this off. Hey, Sophia. There we go.
What type of art are you going to do?
It's going to be a surprise. She's going to pick a number 1 through 8, and I'm going to go through my phone, and that will be the design we do. So kind of exciting. Neither one of us know. Although I kind of have an idea, at least 1 through 8 inspo picks. So, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We're just kind of flying from the seat of our pants.
Lionel and Celine say hi and bonjour.
Bonjour.
Sophia, can she have a shout out?
Sophia, yes. Thank you for coming in. And Celine, I love that name. We're just removing the old right now. And then we'll do a quick rebalance and then get started. But after we do this, she's gonna go ahead and draw and show you guys what it is that we're gonna use for our inspo for our nail art. Okay, let's see this one.
Celine is speaking a foreign language.
You're from Venice. Wow, I'm from Dallas, Texas. Venice would be nice. I've never been.
Which one do you think you would like better, the new or the old?
The new or the old set? Or Venice? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. It depends on what she chooses. Like, I feel like there's some that are going to be harder for me than others, you know, out of the inspo picks that I chose. So we'll see which one she draws.
Jasmine says hi.
Hi, Jasmine. I miss this old, I'm gonna miss this artwork though. It was really nice. I love the strawberries. And I did love this one too, with the little like Arizona-ish little landscape on it.
Sophia is about to subscribe.
Sophia, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, it's easy to subscribe. And if it's not your kind of nail content, you can always unsubscribe. Of course, it's free. And then just hit the like button if you would for me. Okay. All right, so we're done with the bulk of that. I'm gonna switch my bits real quick to my little bitty sanding band bit. And I'm just gonna kind of roll this across the nail so we can smooth out. Oh, goodness. The kitty's awful talkative. Hey, Poppy. Well, that's why, because I didn't have my little duster. I didn't put my duster on. I don't know why I forget. It's okay, I'll change out. I'll change this out.
Said hi.
Hi, Allison.
Sophia said do nails really good.
Oh, thank you so much. I work hard at it. Believe it or not, I really do. I've tried, like, trained, and I practice all the time.
She likes to support people.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it's at least, relaxing for you and a bit of fun. We do like to have fun over here too. That's why today I thought today will be a surprise, even for Jandy. She won't know what she's getting. That'll be kind of fun.
Or something subscribed.
Thank you. All right, let's get this one cleaned up. So right now I'm just taking this gel that she's got on her nails and I'm just kind of evening it out and thinning it out. And then I'm gonna add, after I do this, I'm gonna add back there by the back where she needs more gel added. And here, if there's any gel that's kind of coming up, like right in here, there's a little spot, then I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. They really look pretty good though. Yeah, just basically thinning it out.
Lori is in East Tennessee.
East Tennessee, wow. I've been watching your news today. Well, I don't know about East Tennessee. I was watching, that manhunt that was going on. We're by Jackson.
Sophia's got to leave.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
Sophia. Have a good night, hon.
Lori said that was scary. Tennessee.
Yeah, it was scary. I've been watching it. What has he been gone, like 6 days, I think? That was real scary. I honestly didn't think he was going to get caught without like a fight. But I was glad to hear that he didn't put up a fight. I kind of wonder why. Can't wait to hear more.
Star says your technique is amazing.
Aw, thank you, Star.
Kimberly, Smoky Mountain Strong here.
Smoky Mountains, yep. We were just talking about Tennessee and crime, true crime.
Florencio said hi.
Hi, Laurencio. I'm kind of slow at this, but I like to take my time. Because usually in most salons, they go super duper fast. And here we just like to kind of enjoy and take our time. We don't dilly-dally, but we do enjoy. Just smoothing this out. And Jandy has some really unique nails, so I'll kind of show you. Well, they're not real unique. They're actually very common, but her nails kind of grow downwards. And we try not to do anything extreme with them, so I just gently kind of fix them. But I feel like it's really good to watch because it's something that if you're going to get into nails, you're going to see it for sure.
Sophia said she will be back
Okay, Sophia, have a good night.
in a minute.
Oh, in a minute. Okay.
Lori said it's very satisfying to watch.
It is. I'll zoom you in a little bit more too so you can see better.
How do you keep, Trish said, how do you keep your real nails from cracking or breaking?
I like to put a little bit of gel polish on them. I really like gel polish because it's gonna thicken them up just a little bit. And I even have some clients that don't necessarily like gel nails, but what I'll do for them is I'll just put on a really thin layer of gel base and a gel top coat. And that's just enough to keep their nails looking very natural, but still give them a little bit more strength than what they would normally have. And that tends to keep nails in pretty good shape.
Kimberly said, glad they caught the killer and 2 accomplices.
Oh, did you know, actually there's 4 other accomplices that they caught. Because I think there's a couple girls and a couple boys.
Sophia loves watching the nail art.
Me too.
She did her nails today.
Oh, nice. I got to do mine too. Well, but I always do one for like a video, and then I'm always like kind of late getting around to the other one.
Diana said hi.
Hi, Diana. How are you?
Sophia did a cheetah print theme.
Oh, nice. I love like the animal print. It's very fun.
Trish said, what are you talking about, Tennessee?
About the manhunt that was going on this week.
Sorry, I said go.
Okay, Star. We'll catch you later. Yeah, there was a big manhunt, going on in Tennessee. We've been watching it all week, and they caught the guy, today, which I was so excited. I called everybody to let them know. Not called them, texted them.
Sophia said the manhunt was scary.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he was armed to the T. I'm so glad nobody got hurt. Well, I mean, of course, except for the victims in the beginning. That was horrible. So sad. And that poor little baby that got dropped off. We also follow the Sebastian Rogers case in Tennessee, and we follow the Summer Wells case in Tennessee. So we follow several from Tennessee. Tennessee is not lacking in the true crime, right, Jandy?
Yeah.
They've kind of got it covered. Okay, Jandy, I'm going to just shake this off so that way when I clean you off, there you go. Okay. Toot. Okay. All right.
Lori, I wonder how the sister feels by bringing that man to his this
Oh,
morning.
I know it. Can you even imagine? There was some rumors earlier in the week that they thought maybe that sister was involved. They were saying that that the sisters were fighting over the mother's estate because the mother, I think, passed away in January. There were some rumors that they were fighting over the estate. And so in the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, could she possibly be involved? But I don't know. They haven't really said much about it, so maybe she's not.
He says hi.
Hi, Harvey.
Sophia prayed that nothing happened to me or you guys. I prayed over everybody.
Yes, me too.
Lori had not heard that, I guess, about the...
Oh, yeah. Yep. I hope she wasn't involved, because if she was, that's horrible. But, they did say, I heard them say earlier in the week that that they believe that the baby was dropped off after the murders occurred, and that supposedly witnesses are saying that a woman got out of the car and dropped that baby off on the side of the curb. So who was that woman, I don't know. It's going to be really sad if that sister's involved. Okay, Jandy, you're going to pick a number 1 through 8. Oh, you're from Texas, moved to Tennessee after Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, so I'm from the Dallas area, but I do remember Hurricane Harvey. That was awful.
6.
Okay, she's going to pick number 6. So I'm going to go into my photos, and let's see here. We're going to count the photos. This was my inspo number 1. She's picked 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not the one I thought she was going to pick, but that's what we're going to go with. It's a good one. It's interesting. I'm not sure what these lines are. I didn't draw those on there. They're just on there. But yeah, not what I expected. Here was our other one. This was 7. This was 8. So I actually like any of these. But I'm going to set that to the side. Let's get her cleaned up. This will be an easy one, though, for me. Easier than some of the ones. I was kind of worried about a couple of them.
She was asking what the hairline or whatever was on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like some kind of string, but I don't know what it's on there for. It looks like someone drew it on there. Maybe they drew it on there just so Pinterest wouldn't like kick their photo off for being like somebody else's photo. You know how sometimes that happens.
Sophia's gotta go. Have a great night.
All right, Sophia, you have a good one. All right. Jandy, let me see. Let's get you I'm going to get you squared away. Oh, you're using my gel. Hold on. I'll get you something else. Okay, yeah, you can use that one. She was like, where'd my gel go off to? She's using it as a phone stand. Okay. Let me get my right brush. And we're going to build up her nails. Make them a pretty shape. They don't necessarily need to be, you know, color is not that big of a deal because we're going to be covering them up anyway. So did you see the pictures? I forgot that you're moderating. Did you see the pictures?
Not really.
Okay.
What I saw was a delayed something too, so I don't know. I only saw like one.
Okay, I'm just putting on a thin, really thin base coat. And actually, I didn't do my my Youngnails protein bond. I'll get it on though. We'll just leave these two nails will be tester nails. Just to see how they do. Can't believe I did that though. Okay, let me grab it. All right, protein bond. This usually goes underneath all the nails. It's gonna help with adhesion. Now the gel will have good adhesion anyway, and she's got gel on under her nails, so I'm not too worried about the two that I've already added the base coat on. But on these other nails, let's definitely add this. All right. There we go. It's kind of like a primer. It's just gonna help us with our adhesion. Okay, let me see your hand again. Okay, let me get us a dollop here.
Sophia said Mom said I had to go, but I don't.
Oh, good. All right. Let's put a little dollop here, and then I'm just going to rock it from side to side. Pull it down at the tip. There's a little bit of a hair right there. Okay. And then over on this side, I'm just going to gently pull. And same over here. Just gently pull it. And I got some on the skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that up. And let's see how we're looking.
How often do you do my nails?
About every 2 to 3 weeks. So pretty often. I'm just gonna pull a little bit of this back up here. I try to get it on as even as possible so that way we don't have to file too much, but we'll still have to file it. Okay, if you'll go in the nuker for me, Jandy, just for a second. Actually, hang on one second. I see a little divot.
Said hi.
Hi, Aaliyah.
How,
Okay, in the nuker?
how fast do they chip?
They don't actually. On most of the time they don't. The only time I've noticed that we really ever have any kind of problem is under a couple of circumstances. One would be they go past the 3 weeks, because then your nail starts to really grow out and it starts to want to go in the direction that either if it curves down or sometimes the nail will curve up. It wants to grow a little bit more than what the gel wants to bend in, because gel is really, really hard. It's a hard gel. So it doesn't really want to bend with that natural nail. That's why it's really great if they can come back in, you know, every 2 to 3 weeks and get a refill and rebalance anything that needs to be rebalanced. Okay, I'm just kind of doing the same thing, just kind of pulling it down. I'm gonna grab a little bit more.
Prism Prosper said hi.
Hi, Prism Prosper. Like I said, her nails grow down just a little bit, so I want to go ahead and add a little bit more at the tip. That way I can kind of account for that. And let me pull a little bit down over here. Make sure my side is covered. And then I'll just kind of look at it, and anywhere that I can see that looks like it needs a little bit of help to be a little bit more balanced, I'll do that now. Okay, and the nuke for 30. Or really, it could just be 10 seconds, Jandy, because you're going to go back in there in a second anyway. So it doesn't have to be 30. This is kind of this is the part that takes a little bit more time, a little bit more finesse. All right. Let's put a really nice thin layer on these two. We'll do 2 at once.
Her nail beds look healthier than mine, LOL.
She's got some nice strong nails on her own, let me tell you. She really does. But she's got a really nice natural C curve built in there. Like my nails are super duper flat. So I really have to build an arch to give it a little bit more strength. She's got a really nice C curve, with the exception that her nails grow downward. So if we don't change them when they start to grow out, it will really pull on that gel. And then if she didn't come back in, she would have lifting. Okay, let me get a dollop here. Okay, I'm getting my dollop.
Does she have a natural apex?
She does. It's really, really nice. I'll show you here on the next finger. Although this one's a really prominent one.
This one that I think I messed up when I was little, when I jammed that finger.
Which one?
This middle one.
Oh, is it?
That nail.
Oh, she said she jammed her finger when she was younger, and that's why it's probably a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, that would probably do it. Well, yeah, you can see. Do you see how her nail curves? It's got a nice curve to it. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more to this tip because I know whenever I go to shape it, I'm going to want this part to be a little higher because we've got to account for that dip that goes down. So it's going to look really thick on the edge at first, but it's really just because we haven't shaped them yet. Okay, and the nuker, just for 10. And the gel that I'm using, I just made up myself. I used Youngnails Synergy Gel. So it looks like this. I get it from Youngnails. I used half Build Pink and half Concealer Pink. And it makes this really pretty kind of sheer pink. It's very, very pretty. It looks really pretty if you're going for like a natural nail look. We're gonna have, of course, we're gonna do nail art on top of these, so.
Prism said that's a pretty color though.
Thank you. It is a pretty color. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more where I know it dips down, which you can kind of see from the side. Do you see how her nail kind of starts growing downwards? So I wanna lift this up.
Natural, but still on my baby side.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wait. You weren't in here.
Okay, let's pull this down gently. Okay, nuke. When I say nuke, it's just, I'm just telling her to go under the light. I'm so used to saying nuke. So you'll have to
that?
forgive me. No, nobody's griped about it. I worry sometimes that if I, because sometimes I'll call it an oven or I'll call it, a couple different things. Okay. All right, let's get your thumb. We're on the thumb.
Asking, I guess they're asking, can you do Russian manicures?
I can, but you know what? It's funny because here in my state, in Texas, they actually don't allow Russian manicures. We're not allowed to touch any like live tissue, and we definitely can't we're not supposed to be removing all of, that much tissue. Well, it's supposed to be dead tissue, only dead tissue that we can touch. I do know that some girls kind of do it on the down low. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like there's clients for both. I have health issues, so I'm always really cautious for myself. So I don't do it a lot. Sometimes I do it for photos, but I really, have to be really careful when I do it, because if I get any kind of infection, I don't heal well.
2012 Gemini and April.
Hey, Gemini and April. Welcome on in. And just so before I forget, guys, because as I get going, I'll forget. If you're not subscribed already, if you would subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoy nail content, so we can all kind of support each other. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to go a little bit higher on the tip, just to account for that dip down.
Peyton said hi.
Hi, Peyton.
RYRF said hi. Roof.
RYRF? What does that stand for? Okay, Nuke.
Peyton, remember me?
Yes, I remember you, Peyton.
Melinda said hi.
Hey, Melinda. Okay, I'm just going to use this to kind of wipe my brush off, just so that way I kind of have a clean brush, but keep gel in it so that way it keeps it moist. It's got a little bit of, my brush has a little bit of staining to it, but it actually won't come off, so it is what it is. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side for a minute, and let's get these cleaned off and shaped up.
Peyton might be getting out of the hospital soon.
Oh, you're in the hospital? I didn't know you were in the hospital. What happened? I'm glad you're going to be getting out soon. My niece is named Peyton.
Crashed my motorcycle.
Oh, gosh. Yikes. Ouch. Sounds like not very much fun. Okay, let's see what you look like, Jandy. All right, I'm gonna go around again with my little bit. Just kind of work out our shape in here. I've got my drill is on 8,000. And I'm gonna start by kind of thinning this out back here, because I don't need that up really high. Okay, let's look at it. Okay. I kind of wanted to get a look at it just to see how we're doing on our tip here, if it's going down too low or if it's all right. It's okay. It's all right.
Jamie said hi.
Hi, Jamie. Okay, right now I'm just kind of going around removing the bulk, because I really don't need to deal with a bunch of gel. I'm gonna go underneath her nail to kind of thin the tip out. Okay, let's go on this one. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, not bad.
Peyton's been in the hospital for 4 days, she thinks.
Oh my gosh.
Or they think.
4 days, gosh, that's a long time. Get out real soon. Hope you're not too hurt.
Prism matte or glossy finish?
We're gonna do glossy.
Kiwi said hi.
Hi, Kiwi. Yeah, today will be a nice, easy design, but it's pretty. Very pretty. I thought maybe she was gonna pick one of the hard ones. I was ready though to do whatever. Be it hard or easy.
Thalabai said hi.
Hello. Okay.
Peyton broke 2 of my ribs, my leg, my arm, but they think something else is wrong.
Oh
They just don't know
no.
what yet.
Goodness. Now, are you gonna ride again? Or are you done with the bike? Because I would be done with the bike.
Pink Bunny says, love the nails, they're gorgeous. I want to be a nail artist when I
Oh,
grow up."
wonderful. You should. Just keep at it and just practice. Don't get discouraged. I will tell you that a lot of it, looks easier than it is. I know when I started school, there were days I was really discouraged because I didn't understand why I couldn't do some things that looked really easy. Just stay with it and keep practicing and you'll see the improvement. Take a lot of photos and a lot of video of yourself. That way you can watch yourself back, because sometimes you don't know what you're doing until you watch yourself. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing that.
Peyton hates stupid drunk drivers.
Oh gosh, yes. Yeah. Don't ever drink and drive. It's not worth it. I had a lot of friends in high school that got hurt so bad. So bad. I wish people knew before, they made that mistake. Okay, I want to take this bulk off of this corner. There we go. Now let's come down this way. I need to get a new bit. Maybe I can make it. I've only got 2 fingers left.
Pink Bunny, is it possible to ever hurt someone with the tools? Or
Oh,
no?
yes, definitely. Yeah, you got to be careful. They'll get you. You know what? It's funny because when I was in nail school, I didn't realize how bad that just like a regular file could get you. And I tore my nails up on a regular file. That file, though, will get you. Luckily, I was always more careful with my e-file. But that regular file is very, unassuming. Like you think it's fine. You've been using one your whole life, No, they can get you.
Elena, did you have a job for your nails?
I was doing something. I think I was building long nails. I know I probably was building really long nails. And I got like, I felt like, it was taking forever to file. And so I started being impatient, and I got wild with my file. And before I knew it, I got myself. Okay, I'm just gonna take my regular file now, and I'm gonna just get in here really tight where I need to. I'm gonna go up by the cuticle, Get this side really nice.
Peyton wants to start learning how to do nails because I can't play sports anymore. I would love to learn nails.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely.
Cheesy anime, what design are you doing?
We are going to do, let me show you. Jandy, you can't look while I show, unless you've already seen it. Did you see it? Okay, she hasn't seen it yet, so.
Pink Bunny, sorry for all the questions, but what can you do after you put nail glue on your nails and take your nails off, and how do you fix the damaged nail beds?
Oh, well, if it's damaged nail bed, you have to let it grow out. That's unfortunately the only thing you can do is let it grow out. And what I would do, if you've still got, you know, a little bit of nail there, I would just use some gel base coat and top coat and just wear that until it grows out. And you don't have to, you know, whenever you go to change your gel or like fill in your back part, you don't have to remove what you've got on. You can just kind of take it down a little bit. Like I left, like on her nails, we left a good amount of gel on there. And I do that so that way I'm not always touching her nail with the file. And I can just kind of stay and file on top of that gel and then add a fresh coat.
Peyton asks, have you done cat eye nails?
Yes, I love the cat eye.
And then Prism said, when I grow up, I want to be a nail tech as well, but I am looking to start young. I feel like
You should.
with all the sports I'm in, I have to wait to do my nails on myself for practice.
Yep.
Not necessarily.
You know,
do
you can
short
get
nails.
yeah, I do short nails all the time. I mean, that's usually what I wear is my short nails. But look in my feed and you can find some of the pictures of the short nails. There's a lot you can do with short nails and still be using the products. And also, I would get started early because I feel like most people do. And you've got a lot of learning to do. You know, it's years worth of learning. Like I've only been doing this for 2 years and I still feel like I've got a whole lot to learn. It just takes a lot of practice, a lot of getting your flow down. Whoop.
What technique or style works or you do better?
I love short nails. That's my favorite. And I do like long nails too, but yeah, I really am fond of short nails. I feel like we've got a lot of, you know, there's a lot of content out here for really, really long nails. You know what I mean? And especially like on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And I feel like the short nails need a chance to like have some fun, you know? So right now I'm just kind of doing like a very natural oval on her nails and just keeping it really nice and simple.
Pink Bunny, when you were younger, what did you want to be? Has it changed or has your dream been a nail tech?
Yeah, it changed. So when I very first started out, I loved nails when I was younger. I didn't think that I would be able to do it because I just never really saw myself as like an artist. So I didn't really get into that. And instead I went into like mortgage, like doing mortgage stuff and dealing with houses and properties. And it was a lot of fun, but then I kind of got bored with that. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I like. And if I'm not good at it, I'm just going to keep practicing, make myself good at it, you know, as good as I can be. There's always going to be better, right? There's always going to be somebody out there who's better or who has different skills than we do. You just kind of got to find your little niche and where you can fit in and where you can, you know, make a difference and make yourself happy, you know, with the work that you do.
Prism, I just got some short Gel X tips so that I can start practicing.
Yes, good. Yeah, it's great to practice.
Sophia's back. You're the best. Amazing. You're doing
Oh, thank you, Sophia.
Love your videos. Pink Bunny's got to go. Thank you for the feedback. I will keep that in mind.
Thank you, Pink Buddy. You have a good night. Okay, I want to get this a little smoother right here. There we go. I'm gonna thin this out just a tiny bit.
Sugar just got on.
Hey, sugar.
Or
I am just shaping up her little nails so we can do some nail art. So I picked like 8 different designs, and I was gonna let her kind of choose a number 1 through 8. She chose easy nails. She didn't know what they were gonna be, and she still doesn't know what they're gonna be. I'll show you here in 1 second what she chose. But it should be pretty easy. I say that, but let's hope I'm correct. Okay, let's get you cleaned up. I do actually want to get underneath your nails. Let me do that first, and then I'll get you cleaned up. All right. Let me go. Where is my... Well, we may be waiting on that. Anyway, let's see. Hold on. Let me get in here.
Sugar can't wait for the nail art.
I know, me too. Okay, I'm looking for, it's a pink cord. Is that a pink cord? Okay, thank you, Jenny. All right, so my e-file gave out on me, so that's okay. We'll get underneath her nails at the end.
Prism, have you seen the Dracula nails? Or Dracula?
Yes, I love the scary nails. Love them. That's why we were gonna go ahead. We were thinking about doing Halloween on this hand. So I grabbed like several Halloween ones that we hadn't done, but she didn't pick the Halloween ones. So we'll be waiting for Halloween nails. But I'll show you what she picked. So this is the one that she picked. She doesn't know it yet, but that's what she picked. Then I had these nails for inspo. These ones, I had several of these. Kind of looked similar, and these, which that was gonna be my choice. But I was a little worried about doing these because takes a little bit more, especially these, because that looks like kind of a lot. But she picked these. I think we had a couple more designs. Yeah, that's what I chose. Yeah, these are gonna be cute though. I've never done ones like this before either, so it'll be fun. Okay, let me put this underneath your hand. There you go, Jandy. Alrighty. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna start out with a matte top coat. So I'm gonna go in with my matte. That'll make things easy to draw on top of. And we'll just go ahead and matte these out. This will be fun though, because I haven't done it. It's probably like the most subtle nails, like out of all the nails I chose. But that's okay. Can't believe my e-file gave out on me. I got it on the charger though right now. I should have put it on the charger yesterday. I thought about it and then I was like, oh, I'm sure it's fine. It usually keeps its charge for a really long time. And I guess it did. I haven't charged it in a while. Bless you. Okay, a new can for 30.
That design is gonna be so cute, simple and sweet.
It will. I think it will. Let's see. Okay, so I need black, blue, and a mint, and a silver. Black, blue, mint, and silver. Black, let's see. Blue. mint. Okay, I'm picking just the right blue. Let's see. Blue, no, black, that's black. Okay.
Peyton said, wait, are you surprising her?
Yes, she's getting surprised. She picked a number, and I went through my photos, and whatever inspo pick that was, that's what we were gonna do. So she picked these. She doesn't know yet what she picked. And I'm just kind of getting my colors out. I need a silver. Let's see. I know I've got a silver in here. Silver, silver, silver. Where are you? Let's see. That's a diamond gel. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, silver. I think this is silver. Let me see. Yeah, mirror shine. Okay. Okay, I think I should do the black first because that seems to be the bigger. Oh yeah, there's her little minions. Yeah, so you're gonna have one Halloween hand and one not. It's okay though. All right. I'm just gonna use this brush because it should be pretty easy to make our swirlies with. Let me clean it off. Had some purple on it.
So those are cute for Halloween.
They are, aren't they? I think so too. We're gonna do several different Halloween nails because I feel like I need the practice. Okay, I'm just putting some black on my little, I'm gonna scoot you guys back so you can see. I've got some black on here. Maybe I'll put a little bit more black just in case.
Susan, can't wait to get some brushes for the fine line designs and stuff.
Yes.
What kind do you use?
You know, I got these from Madam Glam, and I got the whole set of them. But also, I use very frequently the ones that I got from Shein. You know, like the Shein and Temu and stuff like that. I use those all the time too. I'm not real finicky. Now, if you want to do like the portrait stuff, I do think that takes a really good brush. Like if you're gonna do, you know, character art and stuff like that, I think that's pretty hard looking. So I think you would probably need a really good set of brushes to be, you know, to be real good at it.
Beachy Sisters said hi.
Hey, Beachy Sisters. Okay, let's see. So our pinky kind of goes from here to here. And let's see.
Said, wait, two different things on each hand? That's different.
Yes, she likes to have two different hands. And I like it too because it gives me more, I can do more, you know, when she's my nail model, you know what I mean?
Trendy Jenny says, I bite my nails, but I have not been biting in 3 days. It's growing slow. How do I grow them fast? Please help.
I would get some gel polish and at least use like the base and the top because that's going to give you a good, and stop biting your nails. That has to be the biggest one. You can't bite your nails.
Oh, so funny.
And if you're not in a place where you're ready to stop, because I understand if you're not, because I think that a lot of people have that problem, but I would say I wouldn't even start worrying about it until you're ready
Peyton's nurses
to
here.
do
She
that.
has to go.
Okay, Peyton, good luck.
Lori Dean said biotin.
Yes, biotin will help, yep. Okay, this one's gonna be kind of a U shape.
Madonna says hi.
Hi, LaDonna. Okay, if you mess up, no big deal. You're just gonna make it bigger in that part. See? And here, just kind of want to come around like that. And that's going to be kind of a thinner line.
Does a nail serum help?
You know, I don't know. I think I would read like what's in it, because I feel like a lot of people like to take advantage. So I wouldn't say that all nail serums don't work, but I would say that I would be questionable.
Sugar says, honestly, there isn't a super fast way to grow your nails, but using strengthener and cuticle helps.
Yep. Yep. And you got to stop whatever habit is causing you to have a problem.
This Prism says, my grandma was telling me to use this like garlic clear polish that helped her nails grow a lot.
Yeah, you never know. You know, I would never say that something absolutely doesn't work, because I haven't tried enough to say that, you know. But I have tried several, and it didn't help. So
Madonna is a nail tech watching.
oh, hi, LaDonna. So did you have a busy day today?
But can you have fake nails with bitten nails?
You can. Now, my niece does that occasionally, but she still bites on the fake ones. So they don't last as long as they should. You know what I mean? They should last her longer. Okay, Jandy, go ahead and go in the nuker for me, just so we can go ahead and get that nailed down.
Sure, so it's really all about maintaining your nails and your skin over time. to keep them
Yes.
healthy.
Yep. I'm gonna get some more black on my palette.
Does Vaseline help?
I think Vaseline would help your skin, like to keep your skin moist, which will help your nails in return.
It probably tastes bad if you bite it, so
Yeah, it could taste bad too if you buy. I don't know if does Vaseline taste bad?
it tastes gross to me.
Oh, it does. Candy said, "Yeah, it tastes gross." Okay, let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna kind of do another kind of U-shaped in here, like that.
Anna Teresa said hi.
Hi, Anna Teresa. Okay. And let's go from over here. Now see there, I made a kind of a mess, but it's okay. We can fix it. I'll just kind of whip around. Uh-oh, I'm making a bigger mess. Now, if you've made too big of a mess, you can go in with your cleanup brush.
Pringles said hello, and are these natural nails or did you put a product on them before nail art?
Her nails are actually natural. They're this long. And we just use a gel. I use a hard gel just to keep them strong. And, you know, it helps with her durability and lets her grow her nails out a little bit longer than what they would normally grow out. Whoop. I'm just making a mess on your thumb here.
Prism said when I was little, my aunt used to put like this little hot sauce kind of thing so I would stop biting my nails.
Yeah. Did it work for you?
Trendy Jenny, I thought I want to try to do nail stuff, but I don't know if I can because I've tried many hobbies and can't find my own hobby, so maybe I'll try it out.
Yeah. It just takes practice, educate yourself, you know.
Pringles said so a biab.
Yep, Biob, Except for we did a Biob, but I used hard gel to lay on top of her natural nails.
Prism said it did help her nails grow.
Yep, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna go around. And fill this little bit in. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here, Jandy, if you'll tilt your hand, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna fill in, so that one looks really good, that looks good. This one needs to be a little darker. So I'm gonna go ahead, just go over this one more time. She's gonna be glad though that she's got some black on her nails because black is her favorite color on her nails. Okay, that one looks good. And this one's probably gonna have to be darker. I'll go ahead and add just like the tiniest bit more.
Pringles, are you a certified tech? Sorry, I want to learn
Yeah.
myself. I've been doing my nails for 2 years with Gel X.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got certified like 2 years ago. And I started actually vlogging on this channel, let's see, right before I started nail school. So you'll have access to all that too. And I talk about, I remember I've got a really fun vlog on here from like when I got my kit in nail school because it was not what I expected. Was not too happy about it. I have heard though that that's kind of common for your kits not to be great. I feel like I want to do something else right in here. Maybe come a little further over.
Maddie and Tony said hi.
Hi, Maddie and Tony.
Pringles,
Okay,
you do
in the
your
nuker.
certification in person or online?
So here in Texas, we have, normally it's all in person, but because it was after COVID, they still had like where they would let you do the written part of the test online. And so I signed up for that. I think it cost me like a little bit more. It was a pain in the butt because there's a lot of rules that they had, which was fine, but they wanted to make sure they could see like all around you to make sure you weren't cheating and stuff like that, which was fine. But you literally like have to take your laptop or whatever you're working on and you like show everybody, which was difficult. So it's very interesting.
Sugared, are you doing an isolated chrome on top of the black?
I'm not, I'm actually, so I got, I bought this like silver mirrored stuff from Macart, and I'm just gonna use that on like the parts where we want to add our silver. I figured that would be easier. And I do like using it, I will tell you. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna try to get up in here.
Trendy Jenny, this one is weird, but like, does Shein Nails serum help?
You could always try it. I don't know. Does it, I'll tell you what, if you look at it, if it doesn't say what's in it, right? If like you go to get the details and you can't see what's in it, I wouldn't try it. But if you can see what's in it and Google the ingredients, and as long as it's nothing that will hurt you, I would try it.
Prism and Peyton Erratic.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put this one over here in this corner.
Sugared, if it doesn't have the ingredients labeled on the bottle or box, I wouldn't try it.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's just a little scary because you know you can have allergic reaction to things, and that's what would worry me is an allergic reaction. Let me make this a little bit more curvy. Let's do this. Okay. And we'll do a little bit on this one. But yeah, just be careful anytime you're trying something new. I research my ingredients really well because I do have health issues. So I always want to make sure I know what I'm putting on.
I'll say in the black and the green are popping.
Oh, good. I'm going to, let's see, we're going to come this way. It is pretty, huh? I don't know why I'm having trouble on your thumb.
Pringles, here in Australia, we have fully online courses, but I've only heard of one certain company that is
Wow.
okay.
You have all online. That's cool. I wish we had more online here. Because I heard that back during COVID, you could do all of your nail stuff from home. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would have been awesome. Get up in this little corner. Okay, in the nuker, Jandy. In the nuker.
Trendy Jenny, does the acrylic or the other stuff let your skin thin? Because my aunt says when the person is doing that thing with the machine, your skin is going to be thin like the nails.
No, it's really just depends on how that technician, or like me, I'm very careful with the e-file or with any kind of file. And I don't like to take the nail bed down too low. I like to, leave their regular nail in as best condition as I can. So I'm always real careful with it. But there are many nail techs who, especially if they just really want to go fast and get like the next person in their chair, that's pretty. Then you run the risk of, they might do you wrong. Okay, let's see if I can get this little corner back.
Jade said hi.
Hey, Videos and Jade. Okay, Jandy, I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna go right in between these two.
Maria said hi. Peyton said they're cute.
Thank you. They are very cute. I too, I like that black, and I just covered up a little bit of that black. Let me see if I can.
How long have you been
Uncover
doing
it.
nails, like before being a certified tech?
I actually wasn't doing nails until, like, I went to nail school, believe it or not. I started when I started going to nail school. So that was about 2 years ago. Well, 2.5 years ago, let's say. More like it.
Do you have tips for 8th grade? Because I have school starting in a month.
Oh, wow. Yeah, have fun with it. That's what I would say. Have fun with your nail art. Make yourself some press-ons. That would be fun. Study. I didn't study when I was in school. I was not a good student. But when I got in college, I realized I should have studied. Plus, it's interesting because, like, when you get older too, you realize that you like stuff that you never thought that you would like. You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting that way.
Prism said the colors together look so cutesy.
Good. I was hoping that they would. Okay, let me shape this better. See, if I mess up like I did right there, I'm just going to wipe some off. And if it looks like it messed up, you can just clean it up a little bit better. So I'm gonna get a little bit of alcohol on my brush. And I can just go back over this area.
Like press-on glue or press-on? Some
I would
people
get
use
some of
glue
the,
while it presses on. She's confused.
yeah, I would get some press-ons, like you can get them from Amazon, you know, or sites like that. And I would either, you can kind of try both. I like gel instead of glue. I'm gonna kind of take this off and I'll redo where it like butts up against it.
Peyton's in Oklahoma.
Oh, you're in Oklahoma. That's where I'm from. I was born in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. Okay, I'm gonna get up in this corner. I'm gonna go down further. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more black on here because that one I was worried didn't have enough black on it. I can kind of see through in some of the areas. So I just wanna make sure it's real nice and thick on here.
Peyton's in Oklahoma City right now.
Nice. How's the city looking? Is it exciting? Exciting as always. You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't done the memorial thing for the bombing there. I would like to do that. I really, really would.
Sugar said, talking about Shein Timu, I would always recommend to always do your research on any gel products or cosmetics for your safety. These
Yes.
places are great for nail charms and stuff like that.
Yep. Agree. Yeah, because you don't want to get an allergy. Okay, and the nuker. Because unfortunately, if you get an allergy, you're not just allergic to nail products, you can actually be allergic to dental products. So that could hinder you from being able to get dental work in the future. You can also be allergic to stuff that they use for like hip implants and all kinds of things that it could knock you out of, like when you get older, from being able to get. This is my silver that I was telling you about. It is Mirrored Shine Gel, and we're gonna use this just to kind of make like little highlights here and there. So I'm gonna start over here.
Peyton said my 7th grade English teacher was in the bombing when he was a baby.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I had several friends, same kind of thing. Several of my friends were in it when we were younger.
Miss Cheryl is just getting in.
Hey, Miss Cheryl. How are you?
Sugar said, have you
I made this too
tried
thick.
the holographic mirror chrome yet?
No. That sounds like fun, though. Okay, I need to make this thinner. So let me take off. Okay, let me try this again. I'm gonna try to go thin. Okay, so just a little dab will do. We're just gonna kind of put a little dab on each one. That one's gonna be kind of a bigger dab. Just right down the center. On this one, I think I'll go on this side of the black. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty. Maybe I'll do two. I'll do one, a little thin one here on the blue. Okay, this one right down the center. And maybe I'm gonna do the outside of this. Okay.
Teacher has a big scar all the way across his face.
Oh, wow. My gosh. Yeah, luckily my friends just kind of got, they didn't get injured. They just kind of got stunned. You know what I mean? I know that kind of sounds funny, but they were in shock, you know? Yeah, shell shock. That's what it was. But I would love to go to that memorial. I think that would be really interesting. Whoop, I'm getting carried away over here on this side. Okay. Let's see this one. I think I'll kind of side of the black. And on this side of the black.
Oh, Peyton, off topic, but in Oklahoma City, my favorite place to go is Frontier City.
I used to love that when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. I haven't been in forever.
What is that? Like a...
It's kind of like a Six Flags, but it's nowhere near as big as Six Flags, but that's what it's kind of like. It's like the Six Flags that you have in Oklahoma. You know what I mean?
Theme park?
Yeah, theme park. They should be having something fun though for, I would think that they would have something fun for Halloween. Maybe like, you know, like I don't know what they do, like Boo at the Zoo, you know, or whatever. How they have that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm cleaning this up because I made a mess again. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with your thumb.
Prosciutto said sleigh. Sophia's
Thank you.
back.
Look at me, I'm making like the biggest mess. I'm gonna...
Peyton said they have Halloween and then they have Christmas in the park.
Christmas in the park too, okay. Yeah.
Miss Cheryl's. I haven't thought of Six Flags for decades.
Same here, I hadn't thought about it in a long time too. Oh Lord, I bet it's hot.
Freeze-dried strawberries said hi.
Hey, freeze-dried strawberries.
Sugar, are you using alcohol or acid tone?
Alcohol. Look at me making a mess here. Okay.
My dad
Try this
taking
again.
siblings down to Arlington through those Six Flags.
Yeah, that.
The mirror chromes come off better with acetone.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Freeze-dried strawberries, remember me?
Yes.
Sophia, can I get another shout out?
Freeze-dried strawberries.
No, Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. Hey, Sophia.
Design is eating.
Look at me. I keep messing up that same little part. Hang on. I got this. Got this. I may turn your hand sideways. I think that might be the key. Okay. Hang on. Let me get some more. Clean my brush a little bit better. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to go from a different angle, see if that helps me.
Freeze-dried said you were wearing gloves.
Yes, because I haven't done my nails. I need to do my nails. I normally don't wear gloves otherwise. Well, unless I'm going to be really messy with something. Okay, and the nuker, Jandy. You should be good. Okay, we're going to have a look after she comes out and see if we like what we got going on. I think we will. And then I need to get underneath her nails with that E-file to thin it out a little bit. Hopefully it's charged by now. You'll go for 30 seconds if I didn't tell you. Did I tell you 30? Okay. Okay. Let me get my E-file. That right there. Okay, it should be charged enough. I'll just kind of set this right here. Okay, I like what's going on. I think it's really cute. I feel like I need a little bit more silver. Well, maybe not.
What is the design based off of?
Just an inspo pic that I found. I'll show you the inspo pic here in a second. Let me see. I feel like that that silver is not doing itself justice here. Let me get a smaller little detail brush, and I'm just gonna go one more time around with that silver, right on top of the silver, and see if I can't help it to stand out just a wee bit more. Let's see. I feel like it kind of dulled out. Now it might get its shine back once let's go a little bit in here too. I feel like possibly it might get its shine back with that top coat, but in case it doesn't, I feel like the outside's good on that one. Let me go.
Freeze dried says they're so cute.
Thank you. I think they are too.
Should let it sit, and that's when it becomes mirror.
Ah, okay. Okay, we'll do that. Because, yeah, I do feel like it's missing something. I'm going to go ahead and go on that side there. I feel like this one is pretty good. And let's see this one again. Let's go. Almost messed up on her thumb again. Okay, I'm going to come at you this way. Yeah, this mirrored chrome is interesting. I want to try the liquid chrome, like the kind that actually looks like you use chrome powder. Okay, Jandy, go in the nuker. Like Kirsty Meakin has some. It's really, really pretty. I'm dying to get hers. Hopefully I can afford it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see how Christmas does me. I don't know. That'll all depend. I'm kind of like, can't be spending any money until next year, pretty much. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna top coat. We're gonna use our shiny top coat. Okay, come on out. Yeah, these will be cute, I think. Okay. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for the top coat. Tell me if that's too zoomed in. Okay, that looks good. Wait, did I get over here well enough? Let me get over here one more time just to make sure I'm got enough on this blue. I don't want to get it on her skin, but I do want to make sure that blue has got enough. Okay. You know, one thing I do like about this design is we've got like the little peekaboos of her natural nail underneath there. I think it makes it really pretty. It got a little wild up in this corner. I'll have to clean your skin up. Okay, is it running? Go ahead and hop in that nuker just for like 10 seconds. I just want to make sure it doesn't run on you.
So she wants to start doing nails now, so people at school will see it and she can promote it somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll start now. By the time prom rolls around, you'll have lots of people
Oh, yeah.
knowing.
That's true. Okay, Jandy, let me see you. Let me see you. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, there's a little hair.
The girl at my school does nails and she makes a lot when prom is
Really?
going on.
Wow. Gosh.
And people like to get birthday nails on Christmas
Uh-huh.
Christmas nails.
I know when I was in high school, yeah, I loved getting my nails done. I didn't know anybody though in high school that did it. But it does seem though like more and more there's just more DIYers, you know, especially in the high school ages. Because I remember in nail school, I had several girls that were in high school that were in nail school. They just kind of wanted just to have like a career backup, you know, in case they didn't go to college. Or probably if they're, you know, in college, at least they could work doing nails while they're getting their other degree, you know? Okay, I couldn't tell if that was something or nothing. Let's see. I want to get this real pretty on here. I see a hair. Okay, and the nuclear candy. And you're gonna go in there for a minute. So I'm gonna change her time. There you go. And next we just have to get underneath her nails. And then she will be done with this hand. We've got, so we have freeze-dried strawberries. We have got 4 dogs and 4 kitty cats. And they're all standing here looking at us because it's time for their dinner. So they're like, excuse me, can y'all please hurry it up? They're all very sweet.
Do you, if you have a C-arc fake nails on, do you use powder or nail polish?
Well, if I, let's see, I'm a little confused by the question, but I'm gonna try to answer it best I can. So if you have the powdered nails, you can actually use regular nail polish or you can use gel polish if you wanna, you know, paint on top of them. If you have gel nails on, you'd wanna use gel nail polish. If I answered that right. Did I answer that right?
Peyton has an English bull mastiff.
You have an English bull mastiff. I have a French bull mastiff. They're bullheaded, aren't they? They are some bullheaded suckers. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, I'd have to switch out my bit. I remembered it was like losing its grit. I'm gonna change here. Let me get a different one. Okay, I'm just gonna use my little diamond bit. It looks like this. Okay. And so first I'm gonna come from center towards me because I've got my e-file in forward. And I'm gonna get it thin. Let me get this one. Same thing. And then once I put it in reverse, I can go the opposite direction, of course. And then it's a little bit easier for me to get that other side. In most cases. Although I will say it's kind of strange, like pulling it away from you, or pushing it away from you. And it looks kind of thick underneath, only because her nails grow down. So kind of account for that when we were building them. So this is kind of the time to get rid of the bulk and make it thinner from underneath. And then I'm just gonna thin it out equally across under here. Okay, Let me get this one. Oop, there we go. Get in the video here. There we go. Just gonna pull her skin back just in case, so I don't get her. Now granted, when I'm going underneath here, the first thing that's down there is gonna be the layer of her nail. So we are, essentially cutting her natural nail down, but we've got that hard product on top that's still forming that shape. So she'll still have a good surface, but her natural nail is going to be shorter, of course, than when we started. Let's see. And now we're just going to get the dust out. Okay, I'm going to show you her nails, and I'm going to show you compare it to my little picture here. I think my blue is a little bit brighter. You see? My blue is like a little bit brighter. My bands are a little thicker. Uh-oh. I can clean it off. Sorry, it's dusty a little bit. I just kind of changed it up just a little bit. But I think it's super pretty. I really like it. Okay, let's get you oiled up. And then you'll be all done. And then you can actually look at your nails and see what you think. All right, let's get this rubbed in. And just kind of go all the way around her nails. I'll have you fill them, Jandy, after I finish filling them, and see if anything's bothering you. I don't feel anything though. Let me kind of go one by one and just make sure that there's not anything attached to her nail. I'm sorry, her skin. Not your nail. That way, if there's anything attached to her skin, I'll just kind of let it loose, and that way nothing should bother her. And if there's anything kind of sharp and pokey, which there shouldn't be, but if there is, this is our chance to get it.
You gotta wait till I'm done.
Oh, the dogs know it's time. They say, oh my God, it's time to eat.
I can't help you right now.
Okay, let's get this. This needs to be gotten a little bit better too, since we filed underneath. Okay, let's see this again. Okay, I think we did really good. What do you guys think? They look pretty? Thank you so much. I love the hearts. And our thumb, very different, huh? I think the silver could be better, but overall, I'm happy with it. It's pretty. What do you think, Jandy? You'll have to speak up so they can hear you.
Beautiful.
You love it?
Yep.
Was it what you were expecting at all?
No.
But you like it. Let's see how it goes with your other hand. Probably doesn't go with it at all. No, it doesn't. But that's cool. So if she's in, just a pretty girl mood, she can look at this hand. If she's in kind of a fun, wild mood, she can look at her Halloween minion nails. Yeah, very cute. Love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hit that like button if you forgot or if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I will catch you either tomorrow or Thursday. Definitely I'll be on Thursday at same time, okay, which is 4:30 Central Standard Time. Thank you, everybody in the chat, and I will catch you later. All right, bye-bye.